Because this is a private building
Yes.
and it's sensitive. On that roof,
Yeah.
there could be weak points there. The security issues could be on that roof.
Right.
What's your name, brother, please?
Exactly, are you filming the mosque for, mate? I don't want to be seizing anything or potentially seizing any equipment that we don't need to be seizing.
Yeah.
Any buildings within 50 feet, you're not allowed to operate a
Yeah.
drone. This mosque here has also received terrorist threats as well.
Right.
Terror threats from far right groups. You're definitely not allowed to do it near like police stations and stuff like that.
I think it's fair that we request that you don't keep filming, especially when they're already quite uncomfortable.
Well guys, welcome back to another video here in Harrow, Wealdstone today, outside this building here. My friend, what's this building? What's this building here?
This is for prayer hall for Islamic, Muslims for
mosque.
Mosque, yeah.
That's the one.
And we have also facilities of washing hands,
Yeah,
face,
right.
you understand? All
Okay.
these kind of things.
I've got a drone. You know a drone?
Yeah.
I want to do a little flight today around this building.
Outside, no problem.
Yeah, I'll do it from here.
No problem.
Go up and just have a look around, really.
Okay,
Yeah.
No problem. But keep your health and safety, around here.
Yeah. Are you the main security, or do you need to go and tell somebody?
Let me ask somebody.
Yeah, no worries. I'll be here. I'll wait here. Yeah.
What about this camera? What kind of this camera?
That's just a camera, like a normal camera.
Normal camera, like okay.
You know,
How much is cost this?
that one. 300. Action camera. 4K action camera.
4K.
4K. So
4K.
4K.
So where did you get from? Amazon?
Amazon. Yeah.
Action. I have my own camera.
Do you?
Today I forget, but I'm using for deterring people. Just
For what? Sorry.
for deter people. Just deterring, just
Deter people.
deter people. Just
Security.
security. Yeah.
You don't really need a 4K camera for that.
No. It's a recording camera.
Yeah.
But whenever I have, less people talk with me.
Of course they
Come
do.
near to me. You understand?
Yeah.
And whenever criminal don't like camera, very well.
Yeah, of course.
So whenever they see I have a camera, they don't come near to me. They
Right.
say, goodbye, tata, okay. So it is a good device because police told me. I work with the police also,
Really?
So police said, if you have a deterring device around
Yeah.
you, like a proper this, most of the people,
They won't bother.
yeah,
That's good, isn't it?
good, yeah.
Yeah, so that's the drone.
Okay, I know. How much is cost?
700. It's reduced.
It's a good activity, yeah.
750.
Until you have a good experience. If
Yeah,
I
you-
do this one, I do practice first in a
You got to practice.
in a park,
Open field.
open field, yeah. Then.
Yeah.
So you have how long practice you have?
Me, or
You.
a couple of years now.
Oh, then you know it.
But- Usually you need a good few weeks at least, I would say.
Okay, let me ask somebody.
Yeah, go and speak to them. I'll be here.
For what purpose? For vlog?
I'm going to put a video of this building
For what purpose?
onto the internet.
For vlog? You
For
are a vlogger?
what?
Vlog,
No, not
YouTube.
vlogging.
Okay.
Obviously people interested in different things happening in the country.
Yeah.
Mosques, it's a big topic, you know.
Yeah. Mosque and Eldenham Country Park. It's very nice. I have seen there.
Yeah,
history.
yeah.
You can go there and make.
Maybe, yeah. Well, we're here outside the Harrow main mosque. I think that's what it's called. Harrow Central Mosque and Islamic Centre. Now on the map it was quite a nice building, but it's not really a nice building from here. I thought it was, so we'll have to just do a quick flight here. I've not done a mosque before, so London Elstree Airport is actually not too far away.
You know what happened?
What happened?
Recently, some incident happened here.
Really?
And the police said us that you are allowed only if you go to our website info at harrow. I will write it for you. Go there and just write I am a vlogger and I want to do this one, then you can do it. Otherwise not allowed actually, especially around this one. They said, you know, sorry for entering, but you have a lot of other things, you know.
I've got to do this building today.
Huh?
I have to do this building today.
No, you have to go to the info
Yeah.
at.
But I don't have time for that, my friend. It's a problem.
No, sorry, you know, because you know what happened. The police actually.
Let me show you. Look, this is Google Maps. Look. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you see I've got my location pinned today here?
Yeah.
See the heart?
Yeah.
So it's my plan today. And then after I'm going. There's a place here as well. Is it?
There's another big hall there. Yeah.
There. I'm going there. Is it the same place?
No, it's a different.
Different place. Okay.
You know what will be very easy? You just make there.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I can give you very easy. Just go there. Right now. Just write that I want to do like amateur. I think you know amateur.
Video. I want to make a video.
Video. And what is your purpose to write it there? Okay.
What happens if I just launch it now
Yeah,
and I don't do it? Oh, you got the camera on.
Yeah, but it's not running. Don't worry.
I don't mind.
No, but it's for deterring only. You know. Even I don't have a SD card inside. Don't see.
You should have SD card inside. What about if something happened here?
Yeah, don't worry. We have other security.
You have cameras, yeah?
This is for deterring for children only. You know, and so, you know, some druggies or something.
Yeah.
There's no.
But you never know what might happen.
Yeah, but
You should always have it prepared.
It's not too much. Yeah, it's not too much. You know.
What I'm saying is you should always have a memory card in there
Yeah.
in case something happened round the corner
Yeah.
and you need it and
Yeah.
you can't turn it on.
No, but we have a CCTV. No?
Yeah, but
So I am an installer also.
all right.
So I know very well about this one. And no, we don't bother too much small things. No? We don't bother about small things because this is a prayer hall. It's like a church, you know, church.
Yeah,
So we don't too much strict or this. You understand?
right.
Even about your video, we don't. But it's better. They
So what happens if I don't do that? If I just do it now, what happens?
maybe because there's a police camera is there.
Don't worry about the cameras, but
No, but
are you going to tell them to call the police maybe? Or?
No, we don't call the police. But
Right.
normally it's not allowed because of the police said it is a through, you know, info at dot
Yeah,
government. So then you can write it there and maybe they respond right now.
but you're allowed to fly up anyway. I mean, you could have a drone here now and you could take the drone up.
You can do drone there.
Yeah, but
No,
what I'm saying
about
is
this one.
anybody here can, if they want to, they can just put the drone on the floor and just take it up. It's allowed, you know.
I don't think so.
It's allowed.
But better, you know.
Maybe your rules don't allow it.
No, actually.
But I mean, like the law allows it.
No, we instructed by the police. You know,
Really?
recently.
I mean,
Incident
if
happened
you need to
because-
call them, just to cover yourself, call them.
Yeah.
I'm going to be here 20 minutes, half an hour flying, and then I'll be gone. So,
You are a professional.
are there any windows which are windows where people may be getting undressed?
Oh yeah, this
Or not?
This is also
Which windows?
One,
Here?
and the other ladies one. That side is the ladies one.
On this floor here,
Yeah, in the floor and other one ladies.
first floor. Okay.
First floor.
Yeah.
And there's a second floor, the other side.
Okay. I'll stay away from there. I'll stay over here. I'll be higher anyway. I'll be above the roof height.
But Nomi is not. He said not allowed.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you want me to
why
talk
not
to
you
him?
Follow the rules and don't worry, they will give you permission. Doesn't matter.
Shall I talk to him? Do you want me to come and talk to him?
Okay, wait.
Yeah, I can talk. You want me to wait here or come in?
I like your cycle, by the way.
It's nice, yeah?
Huh?
It's nice.
It's nice. How much is cost?
1,500. It's foldable, electric.
Can you take the picture?
Yeah, of course.
So where did you get?
From this company here, UK.
But I have a very bad cycle. That reason I'm not.
It's made in the UK, this one.
Wait a minute. Hey, give me your number, you know. So, give me your number. Maybe I will take some information about.
I'll give you an email address.
And this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I finish, I'll give you an email address.
Email address.
Yeah, no problem.
Either. And it is folding.
Yeah, it folds, yeah. Folds there, folds here.
And you are allowed to take it to the train.
Anyway, yeah.
Good idea. But you must have a chain because a lot of people, you know, if you leave it.
I never leave it, I always leave it with me here.
No, but you have a.
I have one at home. I don't bring it with me today.
Be careful.
Because in here I have a spare battery, so it's more weight.
Oh, Okay, it is battery.
Battery in there and a battery in there. So when this battery runs out,
Okay.
I just open, swap the battery and keep going.
Very good, because I have a big headache of having a car, MOT tax, blah blah blah, and you see the. How can you drive?
Yeah, around here is difficult, mate. London is difficult to drive, yeah.
Okay,
Anyway, go and speak to your man. I'll be here. Very polite security guard. I wonder if he's SIA registered. Oh, hello.
Are you okay?
I'm good. How are you?
What are you doing?
I'm just going to fly my aircraft, make a little video of the building.
But you see, for this building,
Yeah.
you need permission. So,
Why?
Because this is a private building
Yes.
and it's sensitive.
So, yeah, sensitive.
Yeah. See, so we can't just allow anyone.
I'm not coming in. I'll
No,
stay
no,
out
no.
here.
No, that's fine.
I just want to
understand.
launch the aircraft up to the top,
Yeah,
fly it around,
That's what I'm
make it
saying.
interesting,
yeah.
and I'll be gone.
We can't allow you to do that without permission because we haven't got that authority.
Right.
Because it's sensitive, like I say, it's sensitive.
Why is it sensitive? What do you mean by that?
Well, when I said that it could be security issues, we could be anybody trying to look at
Yeah,
the
yeah.
weak points there. What's that?
Yeah. I'm not doing that, but fair enough.
But
Yeah.
I know that's the reason why
Yeah.
we
Okay.
were saying that. But if you send that to info@harrowmosque.org.uk, they will do it.
I was saying to your colleague, that's for me. I need to do it today. I need to do it now.
So, but you know,
So
we,
I say
we,
to him,
we
if I
can't
just-
allow you to do it now for the
Yeah.
reasons I explained. But if you come another day, if you send that to them, identify who you are, why
Yeah.
you're doing it, for what reasons.
What happens if I just put it there? I just do it quickly, without permission.
Without permission,
Yeah.
you can't go on that building. You can look here and do this here,
Yeah.
but you can't go on top of the building.
I'm saying, what if I do? What would the consequences possibly be? So I want to outweigh the risk, you know?
The risk is what they would probably have to call somebody to say, look, this guy is doing something.
Fair enough, yeah.
And you know, then
I said to your colleague, I'm not going to be looking in the windows. I'm going to go higher than the roof.
that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
That's where the security
Yeah.
issues
I
are.
won't look. I won't be there.
No, like I say, you can take a picture of the facade all around here. That's it. That's fine from there. But once you start going too close there, when
Yeah.
you start going on top of the roof,
The roof I do need to go over,
that's
but I
what
can
I'm
assure
saying.
you I won't be near those windows at all, because he told me stay away from the windows.
लेडीज का विंडो खुला होगा ना तो कह रहा वो
Yeah.
इसने ही
See, because there's ladies there as well, and also,
I'll stay away from that.
you know.
Yeah,
But what I'm saying is, on that roof,
yeah,
there could be weak points there. The security issues could be on that roof.
Right.
Now you take that
yeah.
and you start putting it on whatever.
Do you have weak points on the roof, or you possibly?
I'm not going to say anything.
Right.
You know, but this is what I'm saying. That's where the issues could come in.
But then surely it's only a weak point if somebody parachutes in, because from here it's not accessible,
Well,
right?
You take that and you should show it to somebody, and they will make.
Somebody parachutes in, right?
they'll do something anyway. They'll find. You know the way it is. These
I
days.
read on Google there was a theft issue here a few years ago.
This is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So we have to be careful.
Yeah,
We don't mind you doing, but we have to be careful. Once you engage with somebody in position, somebody with authority,
are you
know what you're
are you that man?
I'm not that man.
No.
I'm not that man.
Okay.
Otherwise, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
Fair enough, mate.
All right.
So I'll be honest with you, I am gonna take it up today. I have to go against what you've said, I'm afraid.
Okay.
Only because I've made a plan to do it.
Yeah, but who are you?
And I've
why are
travelled
you
quite
doing
far.
it? Sorry.
I've travelled quite far today.
Yeah, but
I don't want to be a wasted trip, you know.
No, I don't. But the thing is, we don't know who you are. Who are you, and why are you doing
Just a YouTube guy. I have a YouTube channel and I put videos of buildings on YouTube.
it? And what ID have you got? Any ID?
I don't only do religious places. In fact, I don't really do them. It just so happens that I'm here today and it's a pretty cool building, so I thought I'd do it.
No, but this is what you need to realise, that any building. Let's say you go into city and you start doing this, the police will be on you like a ton of bricks.
I might go to the city
in
after.
handcuffs. See, so this is what the security would have to do. Once you start doing this, he needs to call the police.
Right.
Just-
If you need to do that, I'm not going to take offence. If you need to do it as a
No, but
procedure, it's fine.
We would rather not do that.
Yeah, of course.
Because it's unnecessary. Are you filming at the same time?
I do have my body camera on. I have it on all day, but
So
it's not.
That is is that not invasion of privacy? You're not warning me that you're taking all this. You're recording all this.
I am, but I'm not doing that for a reason. I'm here for the drone video
No,
today.
no, that's true. But at
Yeah,
the same time,
that's because I'm always on my bike, so I just have it on all day,
Yeah.
irregardless of anything.
But
Your
I-
colleague has got a camera, but he doesn't have it on.
Yes.
So I Mine's
what I'm
always on in
saying is
case.
well, you should warn the other person that the camera is on.
It's recording, so.
Yeah, that's fine. It's because recording. I've got nothing to hide.
Cool.
I just got to make you aware
Yeah, yeah.
that you can't do this. Because if you do this, you will have to call the police.
Yeah.
And, there could be all sorts of consequences.
If you need to call them, maybe for advice, I'm not going to take offence.
No, you don't have to take offence.
I'll be here. I won't be running around. I'll be.
But the thing is, look, this building is ours. It's a private
Yes.
building, and you can't film, this building. So you need to respect.
You can film it though.
You can't. You have to because you need
From
to
out
get
here,
permission.
you can film it, right?
You're doing it here, but you're going to drive it with a drone. You can zoom in, isn't it?
You can, but I mean,
Yeah.
it's secure. I mean, don't worry too much. Don't worry.
We are worried. That's why we're having this conversation.
I mean, don't be worried. I'm not doing it for a nefarious reason.
Well, we don't know.
Myself,
The thing is, we don't
I
know.
wouldn't be stood here. I'd be around the corner doing it.
But look, you have got no ID. You're not telling us what you're doing,
Yeah.
who you are, where you come from.
I wouldn't provide the ID because I don't know you.
Exactly. See, there you are. So, but the same token, you need to respect us when you tell that. You expect us to respect
Yeah.
you, and you're not going to show us the ID, but you're not willing to respect us when we tell you that you can't do this.
Here's
How does it work?
Here's an example. I could show you my ID, right? Just say, I could do my flight. In a week, something happened here, and you think maybe it's related to the drone,
Exactly.
and then because you've got my name and address, I could be at risk of an attack from something to do with that, when actually it wasn't me.
Exactly. So we are in the same position, so you need to respect that.
But then I could be accused of something that's not me, right? You make sense?
That's fine. But can you understand? We are the same, so you need to respect.
Yeah. The only thing I can't respect, no, I can respect it,
Yeah.
but I can't follow it, is the don't take the video of the building.
Yeah, like I say, you can't come close to the building and start taking videos because
I won't come close.
we don't know who you are. We don't know why you're doing it. We have got no ID. You're not introduced yourself to say, look, here I am.
Yeah.
This is what I'm doing. If there was a journalist who wanted to start with, once they step on that side, they will need permission.
Yeah, once they go in that side, yeah.
So you need to respect that.
Yeah.
You need to respect that. But, like I say, I will ask him to call the police if you start doing that.
I've got to fly. Good to meet you, my friend.
Can I sit on that road?
Can you sit on it?
Yeah.
Sit on it?
Yeah.
Why do you want to sit on it?
Just to have a bird's eye view of the.
Oh, you mean take you off?
Yeah.
Sorry. I thought you meant break it.
No, what happened? We authorized to call the police
Yeah.
if you don't follow. But you can do outside. It doesn't matter.
I'm going to stand on the corner here.
Yeah.
I'm going to fly over the building, round the building.
Yeah.
I'm going to go above the windows. I'm not going to be there. I'll be above. You'll see, Drew. If you need to call them, I mean, if your job has to call them, no, I can't stop you.
You don't have any ID or something?
No. But I wouldn't produce it because I'm not doing anything involving inside, I'm going to stay out here.
Outside.
Yeah.
But police actually, because of the previous.
Yeah. That's understandable. Yeah.
So normally police used to come every week here.
Really?
They used to come every
Oh,
week
right.
to visit you.
No, I'll be 20 minutes. I'll be finished. Maybe less, 15, 20 minutes. I'll be finished.
Why not you go through proper channel?
It takes too long, my friend, and
Doesn't matter.
because the law allows it out here,
Yeah.
it's a waste of time in a way,
So
isn't it?
you're a YouTuber.
Yeah.
What's the channel name?
Yeah, I'll give it you after.
Okay.
Let me do my video first. If it all goes well, I'll give you the channel.
Nice one.
Yeah. But if you watch a little bit of YouTube, you'll see it. It's quite popular.
Is it?
Yeah. Well, you'll see it. Is this your local?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you'll see it. Somebody will tell you, oh, the mosque is on YouTube or something. Yeah. That's all. See, it's quite a cool building at the top. You got the what's it called? The top of the.
The minaret here.
Yeah. So it's quite unique.
The minaret actually is damaged. They needs to be fixed.
Oh, is it? Oh, we can see that then. We'll have a look.
So the top of the minaret.
Yeah.
Is actually swollen, so it needs to go back on place. But they haven't go around to do it.
Ah. So I'll have a look at that when I go up.
Yeah.
That's all. Yes, my friend, I'll be just there. I'm going to come away from your entrance. I don't want to be outside the front.
Okay, maybe police will come and they will ask you some questions.
That's all right.
So,
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, my friend, I need to go.
Take care, mate. Yeah.
I want to keep on see how does it work. The drone.
It just goes up and then it's on here.
It's controlled by, yeah?
So the camera's on there. And when it goes up, obviously.
Are you gonna do it now? Or?
No, I'll do it in a minute over there. But
I just want to see the interest in the drone myself.
you want to see? Go. Let me talk to these first.
Can you turn that off first, please? Can you turn your body cam off?
Hold on. You want the body camera off?
Yes.
If you give me a reason, I'll turn it off. Yes.
Well, see, this is you want reasons for everything.
Yeah.
But you won't accept any of our reasons. Why is that? You haven't introduced yourself.
Yeah.
You haven't identified yourself. You haven't given us any reasons, any purpose of why you're doing this.
But you know, from out here on the public pathway, I don't need to do that.
Yeah, but then you want to start filming.
Yeah.
You know, and you are filming me, which I'm not happy.
I'm not
with.
coming in. Well, we're on a public pathway, my friend.
Yeah, you
I mean,
are, but you can't
you know.
film. Egg well, by here.
You're free to
Speak-
walk away.
No, okay, now, listen, by speak with the young man.
Just call the police.
Oh, hello.
Call the police.
Okay, I've told him that if you start filming, we will have to call the police. But
I'm just doing a little drone video. It's for no negative reason, nothing like that.
No, hello?
Hello.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah.
Yeah, what's your name, brother, please? First of all.
My first name is Dan. And go on.
And you see, you cannot film it just like that. You have to identify, you have to give us, you have to seek our permission. Otherwise, we'll be forced to call the police.
Yeah, I'm just on the public pathway, my friend. I don't think the permission is required from here.
yes, but once you start filming over our roof, then you have to have permission. Once you start approaching our windows,
Yeah,
and that then you have
I have assured you I'm not going to be doing anything near the
yeah,
windows.
But you are going to try and fly over our roof, aren't you?
I'll be higher than the roof, but yes.
There you are.
Yeah.
See, so that's
No,
where it comes in.
I don't feel happy about it. We'll call the police. Remember, please
Okay.
call the police.
Okay.
Yeah, no problem. Just one.
Start filming here, we have to call the police.
Just one question, my friend. Are you SIA registered?
Don't worry.
No, why are you asking all these questions whereas you don't want to give us any information?
Well, you're asking for my ID. I want to make sure the man's
Okay,
registered.
That's fine. You can see his.
No, with the blue badge.
No, listen, fine. We have explained to you
The blue badge.
that you can't do it.
Yeah.
No, you don't have to show him anything. He hasn't shown
No,
you
but
anything.
it has to be visible.
Okay, but at the same time, if he starts filming, you call the police.
All it is, it has to be visible to the public. I just wanted to check you have it. Yeah. Anyway, I'll be around the corner, my friend. I'll be over there. Yeah, but I don't want to stand at the entrance. I'll be on the corner there. Okay. Well, didn't go too well, did it? Well, let's get the drone up and have a little look at this place.
Takeoff. Home point updated.
Well, here we go, guys. And there are seagulls around, so we're going to go quite high. It does look like they have some solar panels on there.
Reached.
Quite a sunny day now, but it has been raining on and off. There's Harrow Wheelstone train station on the West Coast main line. And that seagull is getting very, very close. We'll bring the drone down for a second while that seagull is but there's a closer shot of the roof. Pretty cool looking solar panel there. And they were saying there is some damage up there. Can't see any from here, but As you can see, it is quite an iconic shape, and it is in the middle of a housing estate on the main road.
Very cool, man.
It's cool, yeah?
It's beautiful, man. I'm telling you. I want to buy it for, for adventure. But this is cute. Wow. That's beautiful. I can't believe it how today is.
It's stable, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very stable. And the quality, I'm very impressed with the quality as well. Wow.
You go around. You can
Do you
zoom
mind if
in.
I ask you how much it costs you?
That one's $770 at the moment, reduced.
770.
Yeah. Mini Pro 4.
Altitude reached.
4K camera.
How far can you go up to?
120 metres. 400 feet is the legal limit.
Legal limits. Okay.
So that's how high you can legally go.
Okay.
It will go higher, but it's illegal.
Yeah, I understand that. Yeah.
For what I do, because I publish my videos on the internet,
Yeah.
I can't go any higher because people watch it.
Yeah. For safety reasons, yeah, fine.
Big aircraft
Yeah,
can't
yeah.
come that low, so it's safe.
No, I understand.
If you start going higher, it's
Yeah.
it's always a risk, isn't it? That's all it is. Just have a little look around from the top.
Cool, man. That's beautiful.
And you get to see things from an angle that no one will see. You know. So that dome is that specifically iconic to mosques, or?
So every mosque you see around, they will have this dome.
And what's that for? Is that the area where something happens, or?
No. It's just the monument. I mean.
Okay.
Like I said, every mosque it symbolizes it's a mosque. So,
Okay.
Something there.
So it's not over a particular hall or an event area.
It is. It's in the main hall.
Okay.
If you go up in the main, going inside the mosque,
Yeah.
you'll see the main prayer hall. That long way.
The main prayer hall, and that's for the. Okay.
Yeah, that's where
Cool. So I always see it from the sky, but I never know what it's for. So you got your solar panel there.
Why don't you go inside the mosque?
Generally, when I do my videos, I stay outside. Generally,
No, but you can go. Just look around.
they're not too happy about the drone, see. So I
They're
don't
married.
want to upset them. Yeah. Well, they think when the video is published,
because
people can watch it.
What had recently happened that caused the doubts.
Some theft.
Yeah.
I heard about that.
No, the protest and all that.
Oh right, yeah. See, I'm not part of that, but if people watch the video,
Yeah.
they're worried that showing the roof might be an issue for them.
Yeah.
But
So where you drone now? Can you see that? Oh, it's right top.
yeah, you see it. Yeah,
Stable, man.
yeah, it's very stable, isn't it?
It's very stable.
But even when the aircraft is moving, the camera will be perfectly still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm actually interested to buy it. Where did you buy from?
Currys,
Currys.
Amazon Currys.
What is it called? CNS.
It's a DJI Mini Pro 4. It's the only one Currys have in stock.
Yeah.
Yeah. So look, I'll bring it down to not a low level. So when it's windy,
Yeah.
even now it's moving.
Yeah.
But if you look at the camera,
Yeah. It's still.
perfectly still.
Yeah.
And even when it's more windy and it's moving around, the camera doesn't move. So look, it's not recording now, but you can move it away. Look. Cool. Let's be careful of birds. It's the only danger. Seagulls, you know.
If you hear about what happens then?
If that hits something, the propellers are going to hit it. It's going to come down,
All right.
more than likely.
Okay.
So yeah, you don't want to be hitting birds.
Yeah. Do you have to charge it?
Yeah, so the battery 66%. You get about 20 minutes of 4K recording flight time. 25 minutes. You get a pack of 3 batteries with it.
Okay. I'm gonna get the one. I was actually gonna buy the Garmin watch. Garmin watches.
No.
Garmin watches.
Oh right.
But I'm gonna have to buy this. It's very cool.
I love it, I do.
Huh?
Like if you go to like a country park and there's an amazing view, it's great. Yeah, it's great. It looks like the council building is being knocked down. Is it being knocked down?
Which one?
That one there?
It's not being knocked down, but it's been converted into crap.
Converted to flats, yeah? That one there.
Altitude reached.
Okay.
It's a 400 meter
That's 400 feet now, yeah.
feet.
120 metres,
100
400 feet. Yeah,
That's very high.
yeah.
That's actually
It's quite high, isn't it?
very high. I'm very impressed with this quality, man. Really, really impressed.
Thank you, my friend.
Nice schedule. Oh, I love you. Leave it now.
Yeah, take care. Yeah, I'll be here. Well, guys, let's have another look at this mosque. We've got the railway there. Local train going down into Euston.
How long is going for?
Sorry?
Just how long going for?
What, that way?
Yeah.
It can go 8 kilometres that way,
8 kilometers. Oh,
but only if it's no building in the way, like completely open, like a desert.
okay.
You know?
And up, same actually.
No. 400 feet high, yeah. So where it is now is
How much?
770.
700.
Yeah.
Which company?
DJI.
DJI.
Yeah. Yeah, that brand there.
Oh.
DJI.
DJI.
Yeah. Mini. It's a mini. They call it a mini.
Yeah. It's charge. How long can?
25 minutes flight
25 minutes.
if you're recording video,
Oh.
and you get 3 batteries with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Battery.
Yeah.
What the-
Well, the council building over there is it's all closed. Look, I did plan to visit it today, but it's not going to happen now. What we'll do, we'll have a little closer look at this broken part of the building and the dome, and then we'll bring the drone back. And apologies if the flight's a little bit bumpy. I'm trying to mind out for the birds more than anything. There it is. There's the dome. And that's it. We're going to get a photo for Google Map. Do you want a closer photo, my friend? I can stand closer. No, I was talking to him, he's taking my photo. No, he was taking my photo. But I was saying I'll stand closer if you want me to. He's not happy about me doing the drone.
Oh yeah, no, I don't think he was taking a snap of you, was he?
Yeah, he was, yeah.
Oh, you have a drone? No, what are you looking at with the drone?
I was doing a video of the mosque
Oh yeah, well,
from the sky.
you might need to ask their permission for that.
Well, I did tell them I'm doing it, but they were like, oh no.
Yeah, well, they're even.
A little bit, yeah, a little bit sensitive, yeah?
Yeah.
It's alright. It's just a video.
I'm just here, I have to do a film.
Oh nice, take care my friend.
Okay.
Well, the drone is down. No police or drama yet, but I've got a feeling that it's coming. It's a place of worship, they say. We're respecting that. We've stayed out of the way on the corner. Drone battery's charging, so that's how I work. I've got a charger with 3 in, connected to a high power pack. That stays in the bag charging. I've got a second power charging pack there, and I've got 2 extra batteries. I've not yet run out of batteries. I carry 9 with me. I do have now 12 drone batteries. My friend, I've done the video with the drone. I've done it.
No, but we have reported.
You've reported to the police, have you?
Yes.
Okay. Do you think they're going to come? I can wait around if you want me to wait.
Yeah, you can wait.
Want me to wait, yeah? But I had a question. You're SAA. Are you SAA registered?
Yeah, I'm registered.
You are?
Yeah.
Can I see the badge?
No.
I don't mean see it. I mean just show me you have it.
Listen. When police come,
Yeah.
then I will show you at that time. No problem.
But the law states that it must be visible at all times.
Yeah, it's not necessary
It is
because
visible. Not. I don't mean show me. I mean it has to be somewhere on your body that's visible.
yeah, I know.
But it's not visible.
Okay, so what do you do? This is your job or your job?
YouTube.
YouTube, I know.
I get paid on YouTube.
Okay.
Paid on YouTube. So that's all it is.
Oh yeah, I'm taking inside because yesterday is a funeral here, you know.
Display requirement. Look.
Yeah, I know very well.
Legally obligated to wear their license where it can be seen by the public.
Yeah, I know.
So you must wear it visible, my friend. It must be out. Anyway, if they've got a funeral going on, we don't want to be interfering with that. We'll stay out here. We're not going to wait long. We'll wait. We can wait like 10 minutes. See if the police turn up. Oh, they're off. Blue lights. I was going to let them know that the police are out there. If they want them, go and grab them. Must be an incident happening that way. How long do you think the police will be? You think they're going to come quick or not?
I think it's because of it's not emergency or something like that one. Mostly they will take time. So why not? By the way, what
There's
is
police
your,
there.
what is your emergency?
Oh, they actually are coming here. I was gonna say go and tell them we're here, but they're coming.
No, but listen, you know what you do? Be positive, you know, be positive. When
I am positive.
somebody stop,
Yeah.
just stop it, then make another way to
Yeah.
you understand? Listen, you understand what I'm saying?
But you know we're go on. Go on.
If you are doing for the good cause.
Yeah. Sorry, go on. Don't mind me.
Is it this now here? Go on, mate.
Hello.
Hello. How are you? Okay?
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
You okay?
Yeah, not so bad. What are you doing today?
Hello.
What are you up to today?
What exactly are you filming the mosque for, mate? Just a quick question.
Drone.
Is there a reason?
You're using a drone. to
Drone,
film?
yeah.
Have you got a license for it?
Why are you doing that?
So I turned up,
Yeah.
spoke to a security guard, that guy there.
Yeah.
I said I'm going to do a little flight today here. It's quite an iconic building. I don't mean in terms of what it is. I mean the shape of it's quite cool from the top.
Have you got a license to operate the drone?
Not a license, no, not for that drone.
So you know, legislation-wise, you're not allowed to operate it in a congested area. This is a congested area.
Right.
You have to do it in like an open field or like in your own property.
Is that on? Is it now?
Yeah, it's cameras are on.
Go on.
What I would suggest you do, don't film
Trying to move away
around
from the
here in
door.
the congested area because
They got a funeral going on.
around.
Yeah.
I think the legislation is 50 yards or 50 feet away from any buildings that's not in your control.
Yeah.
So essentially, anything that you don't own, you're not allowed to congest basically fly drones.
I disagree with that.
You need a.
Do you want me to show you the drone? Do you want to see it or not?
Yeah, that's fine. If you
Yeah.
want, Is it because of the building shape or something you were? filming?
No, look, I fly drones around all sorts of places. Obviously, it's a mosque.
Yeah.
Obviously, it is unusual. Well, not unusual,
I'm
unique.
Sure, I'm sure you can understand people who work in like a religious premises
Yep.
who already do experience a lot of kind of hatred towards them
Yeah,
from
yeah.
members of the public. Not saying that you are, but when they see someone flying a drone over it,
Yeah.
they do get very suspicious and it makes them very worried.
But I didn't just fly it. I did
Okay.
turn up and speak to them and say, just making a video of the building with the drone.
Right.
I'm not here for like any negative reason.
Yeah.
Obviously, they don't know that.
Well, exactly.
But I could do it around the corner and fly over. They'd never know.
Yeah. But
I stood
obviously,
right there.
if they've been made aware of it, then they are going to get worried.
Yeah.
So
I did say.
If you can just not fly over the mosque, that would be great.
Not even just the mosque, but anywhere around here. If you go to a park, you can fly within there.
You can fly this drone anywhere.
Not within 50 meters or 50 feet within any commercial buildings or any congested area.
I mean, that's your understanding of it.
It has to be in a park, or it has to be in your own home or anything like that. Anything that's in control of yourself, then you can do that way. But it can't be in congested areas like here.
What's your understanding on it? Is that true, or would you disagree with that?
That's also my understanding.
Right. See, I would disagree with that, unfortunately.
I'm pretty sure you need to have a license. I'm not 100% sure of the legislation, but I think you have to have a license as well. If you pack your stuff and leave today, we'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
However, if you do turn back up here and you start filming more...
Something else happened down there. I saw 2 police cars zoom past.
It's been a busy day.
Has it?
Yeah.
It's been a busy day here.
Some of our colleagues have been assaulted today.
The colleague's been assaulted. Sorry to hear that.
That's it.
Yeah. I don't want to cause you any more hassle than you need to.
I don't want to be seizing anything or potentially seizing any of the equipment that we don't need to be seizing.
Yeah.
I would just recommendation.
Why would you seize it?
I would have a look at the drone legislation, see if you need an operator's license for it.
Yeah.
I think you might need one. I'm not 100% sure, so I can't confirm that.
Operator ID.
Operator ID.
For a small drone.
Okay.
It's just a number.
Yeah. Have you got that?
That's on the drone.
That's on the drone?
Yes.
Okay. Alright.
That has to be on there.
Okay.
By law.
I'm pretty sure that you're not allowed to do it within public congested buildings and stuff like that. That's not allowed.
I believe that size drone is okay. That's why I did it here.
Okay.
If I was to fly again today, it's not going to cause you a problem, is it? Providing I just move out the way of the door.
If it is, I would suggest not around here. I would say if it's in a park or in your own home or anything like that, something where there's space, I would say, yeah, that's fine. But if there's any buildings within 50 feet, you're not allowed to operate a drone nearby.
I think the 50 metres is for bigger drones.
I don't believe so, it is.
Not my
From what I read,
it's
what I read, it wasn't the case.
But ultimately, we're not here to have a discussion about this station because we just don't want a drone flying in this area, especially with this.
But it has to be a discussion. If you're saying don't do it and I'm saying I'm allowed to, and I do it now and you seize it.
One thing I'd say as well.
Yeah, sure.
This mosque here has also received terrorist threats as well.
Right.
Terror threats from far right groups. I'm not saying you're here for anything like that. I'm
not far right.
I'm not gonna suggest anything like that.
Yeah, sure.
But it's suspicious to us when the call came through that
right.
filming it.
Is that why you came quite quick? To be fair.
Yeah.
Well, we were.
I've only been here 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna see. I mean, you don't want to have a discussion about it, but if I go out there and launch it now, you're not going to drive off, are you? You're gonna.
I mean, they'll be getting. We have a pretty good relationship with the mosque, so if they contact us, then we're local officers anyway.
Right.
So we'll be in the local area anyway. We're going to be around here anyway.
I landed it because there was a bird flying around it.
Yeah.
So I thought I'll land it for a few minutes. You guys may arrive, and then I'll get it back up after. So I do intend, unfortunately, to do another flight here.
Right.
For about 10 or 15 minutes. So that's why I don't want to argue with you, but if I'm going to do that and you disagree on it.
Just out of interest, why are you filming the area with those?
No, this is my first location of the day today.
Okay.
I've got somewhere else planned in London.
Like other places, or?
Do I what, sorry,
Do you
film?
normally film other places as well, or is it just...
I fly drones all over different places.
Okay.
I don't really do religious places, to be fair.
Yeah.
I don't think I ever have, actually.
Okay.
Churches, yeah, cathedrals, because they're beautiful.
Yeah.
But just purely the shape of the building. A mosque is not really...
I think part of the reason is, I know that you're definitely not allowed to do it near like police stations and stuff like that. I think that rule for 50 feet is because sometimes if you film the backyard of a police station, criminal gangs can use it as sort of intelligence and covert sort of things, like what sort of police vehicles.
See, I thought you were allowed to film police stations in the backyard.
No, you're not allowed to film the actual backyard with the drone.
Right.
You're not allowed to approach it with the drone.
I'm just trying to get this up for you.
I know that you're not. That's not allowed. But in terms of mosque, it's just really suspicious to us that you're doing it around the mosque.
In black and white, there's a guy flying a drone over the mosque, yes. Yeah. You spoke to me now. Is the suspicion dropped, or is it still high?
Slightly dropped. I would say slightly dropped.
Well, obviously, we don't know who you are, so there is still suspicion there.
It's always going to be a bit of a little bit of a don't know somebody.
Yeah, of course.
But I wouldn't be here with a blue bike.
You seem like a nice gentleman as well. So.
Oh, thank you, mate. So that's a CAA website.
Can I see that?
Right. Yeah. And I can't see the screen. If you can read it yourself, but if I just scroll down to what I wanted to get at, trying to get to there we go. That's a 50-meter thing.
50 meters.
Yeah, and that there. Oh, that's FPV. But then if you were to go, see, look, do not fly closer to people than 50 metres there.
50 metres.
150 metres away from residential, but yeah, there it is. Look,
Yeah.
120 metres high, but
How high does your drone go?
it will go higher. But legally, I've got it set at 120 metres.
Okay. But it's also distance as well to the buildings, as well, and congested areas.
So that was saying 150 metres, but most people read that and they take it as gospel. But then,
I'm with them.
at the very bottom of the legislation, drones and model aircraft below 250 grams. I can show you the weight on that. It's 249.
Yeah.
It says the rules about the distances.
Did you get the
Are
drone
different.
out so we could have a look?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Is that all right?
Because people always read the legislation and go, oh, 50 metres.
Yeah.
But it's right at the very bottom. It says anything.
Have you got like a scale weight, something like that?
Well, I've got something better than that. It's actually
Is it? Oh, 249 grams.
on the drone. Yeah. And I won't show you the whole number, but the registration number is on the drone itself there.
Okay.
I'm only covering a few numbers just because that's like me giving you my ID, that.
Okay.
Which obviously if you're entitled to it, take it. But at that moment, I'm just showing you, so.
It's CAD 4344 for the 29th. We've got a huge OI. I'm trying to get things dealt with as quickly as possible can. For Fridays, we need to get it done soon.
Yeah, most people read that bit and go, oh, it's 50 metres.
Yeah.
They don't bother reading the whole.
In all honesty, drones isn't something that we deal with a lot. So yeah, it's good to learn.
That's what I'm showing you.
Obviously, interact with you as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was done correctly. Wednesday.
But I'm sure you understand though. Obviously, somebody flying a drone over a religious premises, the people who go here are going to get nervous and they are
I get that.
going to get alarmed and quite distressed.
Especially with everything that's going on in the news and social media.
Yeah,
I do get that.
That's kind of it.
I did communicate with the security guard at the beginning. He's a very polite guy.
Yeah.
In fact, he said at the beginning, no problem. But I said, look, go and check with your boss.
Yeah.
I don't want to be flying. And then he comes out and says, oh, no.
Okay.
Boss came out, I think it was the boss, and said, can't do it without permission.
Right.
That's when I've said, well, I am going to do it anyway, but just be aware it's not for a bad reason.
From what we read there, that's fine. What I ask is if there's crowds and they're all coming out after prayer, just don't fly over their heads.
No crowds allowed, for sure.
No crowds. That's fine with
So
us.
how long are you actually going to be here?
10 or 15?
10 or 15.
Cool.
Okay.
We're going to be in the local area anyway.
Okay.
Around. I'm just going to have a word with them. Let them know.
Do you mind if I grab your details, sir?
I do mind.
You do
No
mind?
problem, mate, thank you. Yeah, I do mind.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Just because obviously you're flying a drone over this premises, so it would just be good to know who you are. I mean, do you mind giving me your first name?
Dan.
Dan.
Dan, yeah.
Okay, Dan. Nice.
If you believe you're entitled to the operator ID on the drone, you can take it.
That's all right. we'll see what they're saying there.
I don't want to be awkward on purpose. I'll try and be
okay.
open about what I'm doing, you know. But on the flip side, if I give you details or they ask for ID, if I give them my ID there,
Yeah.
and then in a week something happened here, I am going to be a subject of, did he know about it? Was it to do with him?
That's not necessarily what will happen, but
It's possible, right? I literally put my videos on social media.
right.
That's it. But they may think, oh, well, that vandalism a week later was to do with him.
But you do understand, like, people within a religious premises, if someone's flying a drone over it, you know, they could be looking at different entrance points, different exits to the building.
Yeah.
So that's why it's so suspicious.
I asked them if there are any windows that I shouldn't be near, and they said that corner there is where people get changed, possibly ladies possibly will be. So I said to them, if I stay above the sort of
even
above that height,
yeah,
at least that is.
yeah. I mean, even that is, even asking that to them, I can see why they would find that suspicious as well.
No, but I said they were like worried about windows. So I said,
Yeah.
which windows? Or is it possible that a window possibly up there could be a window where the drone may see something that's not meant to be seen? And they said, around that corner. I said, okay, I'll avoid that corner for you.
Yeah.
So they mentioned windows. And I tried to alleviate the concern rather than me saying, well, I don't care, I'm going to fly anyway. If I stay above the window height,
Yeah.
they can come out and look at the drone if they want to, at least.
Okay.
you know, I've tried to sort of be as open with them as possible.
Yeah, but I think you also do need to understand that you need to respect them as well. If you're continuing, I mean, how much footage have you got already of this building?
I was flying for about 15 minutes.
Okay, so like with all due respect, you have got 15 minutes of footage. If you're going to other places in London already today,
Yeah.
I think it's fair that we request that you don't keep filming, especially when they're already quite uncomfortable.
It's up to you what you want to do.
Yeah.
Our recommendation for you would be kind not to do it.
Okay.
Legally, we can't stop you.
Yeah.
However, what I would say is that mosque has specifically requested not to film like inside the actual building. So you know, like looking into the building and stuff like that.
Just said.
There.
I agreed to stay above the window height.
That's fine.
Other than when I'm landing and taking off.
Yeah, that's fine. And I've explained it all to them. That legally it's fine for you. It's just under 250 grams. And then we'll just leave it at that. Okay. We'll be in the area.
Yeah.
Any other calls or anything?
Cool.
We'll be around, yeah?
Because you've came back with that answer, my flight was pretty much concluded.
Yeah.
I'm probably only going to do 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And I'll go anyway.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much.
All right.
We'll leave it at that then.
Yeah. You've been fair.
Yeah.
Had you said don't do it, I'd have pushed it.
Just don't film inside. Like they're concerned because you know when people have mosques, they have like men and women sections and stuff like that.
Yes.
They don't want
Your code's going to be 39.
That's fine. That's understandable, isn't it? Yeah.
Thank you for your time.
No worries, guys. Take care. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Well, that was interesting. The white officer was about to try and inflict some power. Or tried to, but then, to be fair to him, the other officer, came out with a fair answer. I think showing in the CAA site helped. All we'll do, we'll hang around till they go, and we'll go. The flight was concluded. It's just I don't want to be made threats of drone being seized or things like that. Now we're all on one wavelength. We'll wait till they drive off, and then we'll conclude the video. Got another ambulance coming down there. It's quite a busy area, this, for incidents, it seems. The police said it's okay.
Yeah, he told me.
He told you it's okay?
Yeah, no.
The only thing, you got your badge now, well done.
No, I have a badge, but
yeah, but it should always be out,
Listen, actually I have no information about drone.
Yeah, of course.
So maybe in the future I will take it what is legal, what is illegal. We don't have
the thing is here, because here's a sensitive area, and you have maybe a higher risk, it's always good to check with the police or something, Yeah,
because
I'm just doing it for a normal reason, but another person may not be.
Yeah, you know what will we do? Be positive, because whenever you go somewhere, give your ID, because if you are right, everything is okay, then give ID.
I don't like to give my ID because then
what's the problem?
Imagine something happened here in 1 week, then maybe you think, oh, maybe that guy.
No, but you have not done nothing, they don't bother about you. Believe me. Law says,
I like to stay anonymous, yeah.
That's the reason I don't bother, So whenever I go, I say, okay, I go openly. Believe me. So I'm not done anything, So be positive.
But in this country, you don't have to give your ID unless you commit offence. So it's good to exercise that right that you have, to stay private.
No, but listen, I am not that kind of person. I said, okay, take my ID.
You just take it, yeah.
Because I don't bother from anybody. And police know me very well. They know me very well.
Do they?
So, but even because the management said, call the police, I said, okay, I will call.
Yeah, you have to.
Yeah, otherwise I don't bother too much.
Yeah. Okay, my friend. Well,
I like your cycle,
It's nice, yeah.
Be careful, people take it this one.
I'll show you. I'll bring it closer. So, it's great. I love it. I do. So,
maybe in the future I will purchase this one.
It folds up and you can just push it with the wheels, like that, But because the police, they said to me.
So are you going to another building?
Not here. I think I'm going to go. I've got other locations today to go to. I'm going to go to a different area now. So when the police arrived, first thing they said, can't do it. I showed them the law, They check and they say, okay, it's fine.
Okay.
Because they say it's fine, I'm not going to do any more, I'm going to go.
No problem.
If they said to me, you can't do it,
No, but what is
I would have
the law?
done it.
We have to know. We have to do according to the law.
yeah. No, not you, them.
But you have to respect other people, you know.
Yeah.
And I asked them. I told them, you are a very good person. You asked me to close the window. If there's a woman and they did this. This
Yeah, I said I'll go higher.
Is, yeah, this is good. You asked me. You understand?
You got to be respectful of that, you know.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have to protect the privacy of other people, you know. For example, if I don't want to be
Well,
this one, yeah.
in public,
Public, yeah.
there's no privacy, but inside there,
Yeah.
there's privacy.
Privacy, yeah.
So that's different, yeah. I'm going to go, my friend. Nice to meet you, my friend. Yeah. Have a good day. Well, we are done here.
They even had a St. Patrick's Day.
Not sure where we're going next, but we are going to finish at the Central Mosque in Harrow. So if you enjoyed it, guys, do subscribe to the channel, do share the video, and I'll catch you on the next one.